I really like that. Good morning! We're having a pretty late start to the day because it's like almost noon. We are headed to get some technically brunch, I guess you could call it, because it's not breakfast and it's basically lunchtime. But we are going to Winsun Bakery. I'm gonna check out what the lines look like and then we can go get some matcha after. So excited. Can I get one of the shrimp, egg, and cheese scallion pancakes? Ended up taking my order to go, but I didn't realize that they would put it in a box. Like, I thought it was something I could just like pick up and eat. So I guess I have to find like a park where I can actually like sit down and eat. Don't know how much of this line I actually have time for, but we're gonna eat. Good. Can I do an iced matcha latte?
Regular old almonds.
Hi. Good. Yeah. You guys whisk everything by hand. You must have a lot of like, I don't know, muscles or you just get tired. I do, yeah. I have to take breaks when I'm whisking it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see Death of the Salesman very soon. It's the Winter Garden Theater, so I gotta head out very quickly, but I did want to give this matcha a try, and I was able to like snag a seat very quickly, so let's do this. Look at that. I really like that. Honestly, it does kind of remind me of like the lattes I would make with the kettle Akasan matcha. I don't know too much about the matcha that they're using, but it's very rich. Yum. The timing worked out because I was able to walk to the subway station and meet Vince at the Winter Garden Theater with time to spare. Hey! And the show was incredible. After the show, we headed to Norma and Hell's Kitchen to grab a bite. Vince's friend from Italy says the food feels more authentic. I feel like I'm more and more sensitive to like whether or not actors like can play things naturally.
Oh, fair. And what did you think here?
Oh no, they were great.
Yeah, for sure. I think in musicals it's harder to act naturally for some actors because they have to focus on the singing.
Yeah.
She got the buziata al pesto trapanese pasta, and I got the arancini al burro. I tried her pasta and it was delicious.
That is good. Yeah.
My arancini was crispy with a creamy sauce as well. Then we got some gelato near the Lincoln Center and sat across the street to enjoy it.
Well, I know somebody who also flew here to audition for Juilliard, yeah. That must have been a lot.
We were catching a local choir concert later that evening in the area, so we took some time here and walked around Central Park after our food.
do people come here with pads and like? Okay, then no, they're just rocks. They're not.
Good morning. It is Sunday, and I think we're both very tired. We are gonna spend this morning just within Queens, which is where I've been staying. I'm gonna head out real quick so that I can grab some coffee, and then we're just gonna come back and edit. There's a lot of like little editing that needs to be done. Vince is gonna teach me how to make one of her favorite soup recipes, which is exciting. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to the Met Opera, which I'm also super excited for. We're gonna go see La Traviata. But yeah, just like, it has been a couple days of just like walking, exploring, eating lots of good food and stuff, but we're both pretty tired. This morning, I headed to Forest Cafe in Queens, which is this adorable neighborhood cafe. I really love this type of place, and if I could find something like it in SF, I totally want to work there. It has cute decor, is packed with community, and offers fun seasonal drinks and pastries. I picked up the Forest Latte, which is their signature drink. It's a latte with maple syrup and cinnamon. And then I also picked up a chai latte for Vince and headed back to her place. I had asked Vince to cook me her favorite Filipino dish, and she put on some Olivia Dean while cooking. I decided to take advantage of the time to edit reels for Instagram and TikTok. I'd also gotten some desserts from the cafe to try. These are a black sesame blondie and a pandan coconut butter mochi. They're both on Forest Cafe's spring menu along with a lot of fun syrup flavors. Then lunch was ready, so we ate some delicious sinigang. It's traditionally a tamarind soup with pork spare ribs and vegetables like eggplant, taro, water spinach, and radish, but Vince's family makes a Filipino-American version with easier to find ingredients like bok choy and potatoes.
And Craig's like, I've tried it with real tamarind. It's not the same.
Oh, really?
He's like, it doesn't get the punch. I was like, yeah, it's because they add MSG to the freaking packet.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's so good.
Tastes like my mother's. This is more of a Filipino American thing, but some people have added salmon.
Oh. Ooh, that
Yeah.
sounds so good. I like to do like a salmon miso soup sometimes.
I am back, baby. I haven't made this since college.
What?
Yeah. So to add more umami, I added fish sauce in the beginning, and chicken bouillon. If you saute onion and garlic first, then you add the meat into it, cooked on both sides. Then you add the water. And that's when you add the fish sauce and the chicken bouillon.
After eating, I headed over to the Met Opera and made it just in time. The opera house is seriously so stunning, and they have subtitles in front of every seat. I'd also bought the cheapest tickets in the house, but I was still able to see the stage unobstructed, which was great. I've become more of an opera fan over the last few years, and this show reminded me a lot of La Boheme. I know people don't often go out and see opera, but I think there's so much talent on the stage, and the storylines are often pretty universal since they've been put on for so many audiences. My ticket was also only $32, which is a lot more affordable compared to Broadway. After the show, walking around the Lincoln Center was also very peaceful. Vince says this is her safe place, and I can totally understand why. I've been asking myself a lot why I'm here in New York. My life is both in San Francisco and nowhere at all, it seems, because I'm no longer obligated to be anywhere by work. I've been feeling guilty about choosing expensive cities to spend time in because I'm not making any money, even though I saved to do things like this. And I think it comes from being brought up by immigrant parents who are always in survival mode, but that's exactly what I'm trying to address. This idea that being in survival mode is the proper way to live. That you can't just do what you want in life because you won't survive if you quit that job you hate. I was in survival mode for 5 years working in consulting, and I'm coming to realize that I can't operate that way forever if I want to appreciate my life. I love that New York City is a city people go to so they can follow their dreams. It shifts the narrative from, like, why me? Why do I deserve to follow my dreams? To, why not me? Vince and I met up afterward to eat dinner at this kaisendon place I had saved.
If my dad came back to New York, he would love this place. Yeah. But my mom doesn't like raw fish.
Oh, they have a cooked option.
Oh, they have a cooked
On the
option.
menu, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I actually spent a lot of effort looking up this place because I remembered seeing it on Julia Faye's vlog, but she didn't actually mention the name of the restaurant or the location, so I had to snoop around and find it by searching around where she was like walking in the background of her vlog. It ended up being so worth it because it was a literal hole in the wall, and I can see why she'd want to gatekeep this. It's a small, intimate space with not that much seating. We actually got there before there was much of a wait, but a good amount of people started arriving after we got seated. The kaisendon are between $20 to $28 depending on what kind of toppings you want, and if you want to add the yellowtail course. And it's stunning. Halfway through your meal you can let them know to add dashi broth, and then your meal becomes ochazuke. Vince then ended up taking me to Martha's Country Bakery for dessert on the way home, and oh my god, this place is a true bakery where they make so many desserts that you can't help but feel joyful.
Wow, there's so many.
Cheesecakes, pies, cupcakes, cake slices, and they all look incredible.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's how big of a piece it is.
Yeah,
So
those are tall.
Yeah, so we can either split it or we can get one each.
Yeah.
Or you get one dessert, I get another dessert to share.
Ooh.
We ended up ordering their strawberry creme brulee alongside their star pastry, which is the Very Berry Napoleon.
Oh, this is interesting. I'm gonna be eating a creme brulee with a fork.
It's like
Okay, of course that's freaking good. That is so good.
Right?
Oh my god. Oh, so we're sharing, so we just, have a
Oh, yeah.
This is like a real, bakery in the sense that they have, everything, too.
I agree with that.
No wonder it's so popular.
I'm glad we took the route of getting two desserts and sharing.
I would have no room. That's why I want you to